Sammy's Forest Party, a children's guide to bird songs and animal tracks. One sunny spring day, it seemed that everyone was busy with something important. Sammy wanted an adventure. So he grabbed his stick and set off into the woods. He heard in the distance what sounded like, "Here, here, come right here, dear." "Hello," said Sammy. "Who are you?" "I'm the Baltimore Oriole," said a friendly-looking bird with a black head and bright orange belly. "And this is my friend, the chestnut-sided warbler." Pleased to meet you," said the chestnut-sided warbler. Can you help Sammy identify this animal track? If you need help, look at the clue. Two hooves, side by side, moving quickly in a stride. Through the woods, along the trail. Look out for that flicking tail. What's that up ahead I see? Antlers from behind a tree? What do you think we have here? Brown coat, white neck, I see ya. Sammy looked up and saw a deer walking towards him. He also noticed several logs positioned like a table and chairs. He sat down to rest and let out a sigh. A bird the color of Sammy's shoes flew down and said, "Cheer up, cheerily, cheerio." "Thank you," said Sammy. "I was just thinking, it's such a beautiful day. I wish I could have a picnic with my friends." Can you help Sammy identify this animal track? If you need help, look at the clue. Now I see 4 big paws, 5 toes on each with marks from claws. Short up front and long in back. Look, a hare! It's coarse and black. Tracks are set deep in mud. When she steps must make a thud. There's no reason for a scare. Just 2 cubs and a mama. "You can have a picnic with your forest friends," said the scarlet tanager, as a large black bear sat down and joined Sammy, the deer, and the birds at the table. Just then a little bird who looked like he was wearing a black cap hopped over and joined them at the table. Sammy asked, "What's your name?" The bird replied, "Chickadee-dee-dee-dee." "Well, good morning, Mr. Chickadee," said Sammy. Can you help Sammy identify this animal track? If you need help, look at the clue. Here's a print that's in the sand. Looks to be a tiny hand. From my brother? No way! He's been working at the hives all day. These tracks were made under the light of the moon. Black mask over eyes. Must be a. Sammy apologized to his new friends, including a raccoon that had joined the party. "Sorry, but I don't have anything to serve you." Before he could finish speaking, a robin hopped onto a branch and sang. "Cheerily, cheer up, cheerily, cheer up. The barred owl will help us. He's the best chef in the forest." And with that, an old owl swooped down with a wooden plate of the most delicious-looking cookies that Sammy had ever seen. As quickly as he swooped in, the owl flew away, asking, "Who cooks for you? Who cooks for you all?" They responded in unison, "The barred owl does. Thank you, Mr. Owl." Can you help Sammy identify this animal track? If you need help, look at the clue. Looks like arrows on the path ahead, made by feet of pink or red. 3 long toes, could it be a bird? A group is a rafter, not a flock or a herd. A beard that sags and a fan that's perky. Look out up front, I see a... The new friends were enjoying the cookies with a turkey when Sammy heard someone announce, "Tea kettle, tea kettle, tea kettle." It was a Carolina wren. Suddenly, a flash of white and orange appeared, carrying a pot of tea with milk and honey. He flew off singing, "Drink your tea." "Wow, who was that?" asked Sammy. "That was the eastern towhee. He's always serving us tea," explained the animals. Can you help Sammy identify this animal track? If you need help, look at the clue. Looks like dog tracks, but smaller in back. They move alone, not in a pack. Small claws up front leave a sharp mark. Listen closely, I hear a bark. A bushy tail up behind those rocks. Be careful, he's sly, must be a... Sammy was amazed, but he didn't have long to think about it before the white-eyed vireo chimed in. "Quick, pick up your tea, quick!" The red fox kindly poured a cup of tea, each for the yellow warbler and the bob white. "Sweet, sweet, sweet, little more sweet," said the yellow warbler. Too sweet," said the bob white. Sammy switched their cups, and everyone happily drank their tea, as instructed by the eastern towhee and white-eyed vireo. It was a splendid tea party. Can you help Sammy identify this animal track? If you need help, look at the clue. 2 long ovals, 2 small ones in back. Many name for this creature, and one is called Jack. All of them love to nibble and hop, with 2 long ears that are known to flop. A tail so fluffy you may wish to grab it. Follow that trail and you'll find a... Sammy was happy. "I love this time of year," he said. "What time of year is that?" asked the rabbit. Before he could respond, the eastern meadowlark answered for him. "Spring of the year." Sammy thanked his new friends for the picnic. As he was walking home, he could hear the great horned owl hoot. "Who's awake? Me too." "Not me," said Sammy, as he climbed into his bed and yawned. "Good night, animals of the forest." Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this story, please click on the link in the description below to purchase a copy.